What if I told you that confidence is directly connected to the way you see yourself? Most people say they're confident, but the truth is, they're hiding behind a fake persona, lying to themselves to feel good. And I know this because I was one of them. And it wasn't until I learned these four things that I became the most confident version of myself. Most people look over number four and never truly become confident. So make sure you watch to the end. Point number one, what dangerous confidence really means. Let's kind of talk about what is confidence. Confidence is when you believe in yourself, right? It's the type of feeling where you can go out and you feel like you can accomplish anything. You're not scared to take the world on. You're not scared to go talk to this person. You're not scared to do anything. You believe in yourself wholeheartedly. You're not going to let anybody tell you different. You're not going to let anybody keep you from achieving the success that you know you're supposed to have. Sometimes it can kind of sound like delusion, but sometimes it's okay to be delusional. You know, I feel like to achieve anything great, you got to be a little delusional. You got to be a little what they call crazy, because every crazy person was crazy at first until they achieve something great. And then people start to hop on a wave and get behind them and start supporting and start showing love to them. So it's okay to be delusional. When you're truly confident in yourself, when you truly believe in every ability that you have, you believe in all that you have, you're able to live life on a different wavelength. The conversations you have, the people you meet, the interactions that start to happen where you can easily just go out and speak to anybody without a care in the world, the women that you attract, the business partners that you start to deal with, it all exponentially goes up in value because you're a person who's not scared of rejection. You're a person who isn't scared to be told no or I'm okay. You're not scared of any of that. You don't fear anything. The only man you fear is the man up above. You still want to be humble, but at the same time, you need to make sure you're believing in yourself. A lot of people, they don't believe in themselves. They don't have confidence. And they walk this world wondering why they're not getting what they want, wondering why they can't get the woman they want, wondering why they can't close those business deals, wondering why all of these things. But if you came in this video, you already know why. You lack confidence. So, point number two, how to shift your mindset fast. In order to shift your mindset, look at everything like this. When you go into the world, are these people gonna get you closer to where you want to be in life? Are these people wanting the best for you? Do these people truly want to see you win? Do they even care if you win or lose? Do these people even care about you? Do they hold your best interest at heart? A lot of these questions you're gonna answer no to. Why? Because these people aren't necessarily worried about you. They're worried about themselves. And you're giving too much of a fuck about them worried about you. That's why you're not confident. That's why you're allowing the thoughts, opinions, and judgments of others to dictate your decisions and cause you to be cocooned in your little shell, unable to go out and get what he wants. When you flip that and say, hey, I don't give a fuck about what others think of me. Now, I'm not saying go out and just be an asshole, be a fucking dick, and be mean and shit to everybody. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you can't worry about what others have to say to you. You can't worry about that girl rejects you or accepts you. This is how I look at it. If she knows what's good for her, I don't know, this is kind of a fucked up way to say it, but if she knows what's good for her and she's truly my person, and if God has that person for me, he'll make it work. It will happen. But if it doesn't work, if something just doesn't go according to plan, if I, happen to not be compatible with this girl, oh well. There's millions of other women in the world, and I'm just another note away from finding my bae. That's how you gotta look at it. You have to have an abundance mindset, right? But that's when we talking about women, we talking about confidence, but I had to, they kind of go hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? But it truly is true. If you're too worried about if somebody, is rejecting you, if somebody's not accepting you for the person you are, you're never going to be confident. You have to just be freely open in who you are, be truly authentic, and not give a fuck if somebody accepts or rejects you. Be okay with people not liking you. It's okay. Everybody doesn't have to like you. There are going to be a lot of people that come around and they don't like you. Even if you try to put on this false persona or try to be somebody you're not, there's still going to be people who don't like that person. So why would you try to fake being somebody you're not? Be who you truly are now, so you can attract the people that like you for you. Now you trying to be somebody else. And that leads me to my next point. Point number 3. Action steps to keep building confidence daily. Holding your word to yourself. You can't sit here and lie to yourself. Don't try to lie to yourself and tell yourself, oh, I'm going to do this, and then you don't do it. And then after you don't do the action that you said you were going to take, now you feel like shit after. That is an example of hurting your confidence because you lied to yourself. And you can lie to anybody in this world. You can lie to me. You can lie to everybody else. But you can't lie to 2 people. You can't lie to yourself, and you can't lie to the man up above. You can't lie to him because they see everything you do. You see everything you do. That person in the mirror that you look at every day, you know if you look in that mirror when you wake up in the morning, if you hit the gym, if you've been hitting the gym, consistent, and your diet, your skin routine, if you've been making sure, you fresh, you crispy, just taking care of yourself, it all shows. You can't lie to the man up above either because he sees everything. He knows what you're going to do next. He knew you'd be coming here to watch this video. He knows what you're going to do after you go and watch this video. He knows if you're going to actually go out and implement the things that I tell you to do. If you say you're going to talk to 3 strangers a day, go talk to 3 strangers a day. Don't just get happy because you did it one day. Now you have to do it every day because you said you were going to do it every day to improve your social skills, right? If you say you're going to go to the gym 4 days a week or every day, however many days you say, go to the gym however many days you say. You have to keep on doing the things. You can't just do this once, right? Once you say you're going to do something, like let's say you want to be a millionaire and to get there in your current situation, you have to maybe, do some deep work, edit some videos, maybe write some emails, outreach to clients, whatever the case may be. Do that. It doesn't mean just making a whole bunch of money one time, then never doing it again. No, you have to keep doing it. It's the same way with how I'm posting content consistently. If you go on my Instagram, TikTok, I haven't missed a day. I post every day. Now YouTube, I will admit I need to get better at, right? But we're gonna get there, right? I'm not gonna sit here and make no false promises to you because at once I was a person saying I'm going to post every single day on YouTube. Then I started seeing, okay, I can post every day on YouTube, but I want to dedicate my time to other things as well. So 3 times a week is good for me. The general rule of thumb is keep doing the things you were doing to build that confidence in order to keep that confidence. And that leads me to point number 4. Y'all ready? Man, drop 100 in the comments down below, man, if you're getting some value from this, man. It's going to let me know y'all tuned in. All right, point number 4. How to handle doubt and fear. So, if you're a person that doesn't know how to handle doubt or fear, this is going to help you. You just face it. You face your fears head on, regardless of the situation. For example, you see a cute girl you like in a coffee shop, but she's with her friends and she's, ordering her food. You got some options here. You can maybe wait until she kind of, leaves and she's by herself, but most likely she's going to be with her friends. So your other option is to just go up and say what's up. Me personally, if I saw a girl I really liked and I was interested in, I really want to see what's up, I would, hey, excuse me, y'all. How y'all doing? I would greet the whole friend group. And don't get it wrong, I probably would be a little nervous because I'm like, I don't usually do this. But that's where growth happens, when you're able to just say, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and just shoot my shot like, look, how y'all doing? Are y'all doing good? Okay, what y'all getting? Are you in for okay? Let me cut the small talk. I saw you, and I just wanted to come over here and say something. I saw you from back there. I want to see what's up with you. What's your name? And whatever happens after that happens. If I get, the number, if I, whatever the case may be, get rejected, it is what it is. At least I shot my shot, because what that just did was I proved to myself that I'm a person who goes after what he wants regardless of the situation, the time, or the fucking place. That's how you handle that. When you start to do things like this, when you just start to face your fears head on regardless of the situation, you're going to feel so much more fulfilled. I'm telling y'all, it may be scary to go talk to that girl you want to go talk to. It may be scary to go up to that person and pitch them on whatever services or thing you may have. But once you do it, you're going to feel so much better than if you didn't. Because if you don't do it, you now have that playing in the back of your mind all day. And it's pretty much just your mind telling yourself you didn't do what you said you were going to do. You're a person that doesn't go after what he wants. You know, you saw that girl, but you didn't go talk to her. You saw that person, you know, but you didn't make that deal. You know, you were on that sales call, but you didn't make that pitch. You know, you were too scared. This can equate to so many different things, right? You had a chance to stand up for yourself when somebody disrespected you, but you didn't. Now you're a person that other people feel like they can disrespect. That's called a slippery slope. When you let one person do something to you disrespectful, now everybody else think they can do it because now they think you just some weak motherfucker. I'm trying to put you on some game so whenever things like that happen, it's important to just act, right? You see a girl you like, act on it. If somebody disrespects you, check their ass, you know? I don't care who the person is, man. You are too valuable of a person to be disrespected and to not love yourself, you know? Don't ever let nobody disrespect you or play with you like that. Never do that. And when you see somebody that maybe you want to pitch on a business deal, go pitch them on a business deal, you know? It is important to make sure you take an action regardless of the time, place, location. I don't care if it's the end of the world. I'm still gonna do what I gotta do. You feel me? If I say I wanna go surfing, I'm gonna go surfing while this world is crashing down, raining down meteors and sharks flying out the water. I'm still surfing because I said I was gonna do it. That's what it's like when you got dangerous confidence, man. Now, if you're someone struggling to stop watching corn or chasing women, I created my community to help you build real confidence and attract high value women. All right, it's the first link in the description down below. I would love to have you. I would love to have you. So go ahead and join up. And as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you watch one of these videos on the screen too, wherever it is. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.